If Aurora happens to be your favorite Disney princess and you sleep hot, this video will be a treat for you. We're taking another look at the updated Brooklyn bedding Aurora Luxe. I'm Lauren, editor and mattress and bedding expert here at Mattress Nerd. I've tested and reviewed hundreds of mattresses, and today we are in the Nerd Lab to run this one through a series of geeky tests. I'm gonna go in depth on performance and of course give you my pro-con list. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and let's get started. I wanted to start out by letting you all know that Brooklyn Bedding sent us the Aurora Luxe for free to test and review, and we may earn a commission if you decide it's the mattress for you. That being said, no one is paying me to be kind to this mattress. All of these opinions are my own. So let's get into the highlights. This bed ships for free and is made in the US, so it has pretty short shipping times. Now it's gonna arrive at your door in a box and you'll have 120 nights to try it out risk-free. And if you don't like it, you can just return it for a full refund. But if you do like it, you can enjoy the industry standard 10-year warranty. But if you want to know more about either policy in depth, you can check out our full written review that I will link in the description. We can't talk about what we don't see, so in order to take a look at this mattress layer by layer, I had to cut it open. So let's start with the cover, but don't try it at home because it'll void your warranty. Now, this cover is cool to the touch, and it genuinely does feel cool to the touch. And in this little panel here, we have some phase change material, which is supposed to draw heat away from your body when you're too hot, and then give it back when you're too cold. And then here we have some copper-infused foam, which is also supposed to draw heat away from your body. And then we have a memory foam layer that changes in density depending on the firmness you pick. This is the medium option. And then here we have a transition layer, which is supposed to act as a nice transition between the foam and the coils, as well as keep you elevated on the mattress. And then we have our primary support layer, pocketed coils, which add some extra bounce, breathability, and durability to your mattress. At Mattress Nerd, we like to rate firmness on a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is firmer than the needle that sent our girl into a long sleep.
Touch the spindle. Touch it, I say.
Now, we tested the medium pillow top version of this mattress, which is a perfect medium 5 out of 10 on our scale, but you can also opt for a softer version or a firmer version, or a softer version with a pillow top or a firmer version with a pillow top. So the choice is yours, but we also want to see how well this bed responds to your movements using this lacrosse ball. So as I bounce it on the floor, you see it comes right back up to me. Now let's try this on the mattress surface. So as I do this, we're getting some great air here, no surprise from a hybrid mattress. So if you are a combination sleeper, this should be a great option for you. Now this is gonna be the most crucial section in the entire mattress review, sleeping positions. A bed's gonna perform differently based on your sleep position and body type, so let's start with side sleepers. You will need a mattress that relieves pressure from the hips and the shoulders and keeps the spine in a straight line. Now, softer mattresses are gonna do this best, so we recommend the soft or the medium versions of the Aurora, both with and without pillow top. Now let's talk about back sleepers. You will need a mattress that maintains the natural S-curve of your spines, and the mattresses that are gonna do that best are gonna be the medium pillow top versions and the firmer flat top versions for heavier folks. Now on to stomach sleepers. You'll need a mattress that's on the firmer side to keep your hips elevated and of course in line with the rest of your spine. Now, again, a firmer mattress is gonna do this best, so I recommend the flat top firm version of the Aurora Luxe. If you sleep with a partner, pet, or child, this is gonna be the section for you, motion isolation, which is essentially a bed's ability to stop motion at the source and keep it from transferring across the mattress and potentially waking up your partner. So we test this using a beaker of liquid. The movement in that beaker is gonna show how much movement transfers across the mattress as I disturb the bed on this side. So as I press my hands into the mattress, mimicking the feel of tossing and turning, the liquid isn't really moving too much. So we're gonna test this further by dropping a weighted ball into the bed to simulate someone getting in and out. And as I do this, there is gonna be some more movement in that beaker, which I would say is average motion isolation. So if you're a light sleeper and you sleep with a partner, this may not be the best option for you, but if you're not easily disturbed, then this should be a good option. Now let's talk about edge support. Now edge support refers to the level of support you're gonna get around the perimeter of your mattress. So it's really good for couples who need some space from one another, edge of the bed sleepers, and seniors and those with mobility issues who rely on the edges to get in and out of bed. Now, the Brooklyn Bedding Aurora has average edge support. I'm not disappointed, but I wouldn't rely on these bad boys to lie on all night long. A mattress with Luxe in the name may make you wary about the price, so let's talk about it. I've tested and reviewed hundreds of mattresses, and through that time, I've found that most queen-size beds range anywhere between $500 to $3,500, and this one falls right around $2,300 for a queen, and even less with our coupons, so check the description for that if you want to lower that price tag. All right, we are near the end of this review, so it's time to sum everything up with a pro-con list. I made a list of the 3 best and worst things about the Aurora Luxe. I like to start out with the bad news, so let's get into the cons first. First up, the obvious price. Now, we think that an affordable mattress is anything that's around $1,000 for a queen, and this bed goes over that by about $1,000. So you can either check out our coupons or look at our list of the best affordable mattresses. Next up, edge support. It's gonna be less than impressive, so if you rely on the edges to get in and out of bed, I would look at something like Sofa with really solid edges. And lastly, bad news for co-sleepers, this mattress does not isolate motion very well, so if you sleep with a partner and they often toss and turn, this may not be the best option for you. But there is some good news, so let's get into the pros. First up, this bed is made for hot sleepers. Almost every single layer is dedicated to keeping you cool. Next up, the flexibility. This bed works for all types of sleepers because you can choose between different firmness options and whether or not to add a pillow top. And lastly, people who toss, turn, and change position should be really happy on the Aurora thanks to that awesome responsiveness. So, bottom line, is this mattress cooling? Yes, it is still one of the coolest mattresses we've ever tested. However, the biggest cons are gonna be price and lack of motion isolation. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments below, and while you're at it, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to our channel. It always helps. And for more content like this, go ahead and follow us on TikTok and Instagram. Thanks for watching. Bye. No, it's like I'm giving like birth, like, but to like a cow or something. How did this get in there? Anyways.